All right. Good morning, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the New York Live. It is Friday, 12th of January, and it is 8 a.m. Eastern now, the regular timings for the New York Live. Wednesday and Thursday, I was not feeling well. I had some flu and slight fever twice a day. It used to come at odd times, these times actually, and then subside, so I couldn't take yesterday's New York Live. And today morning I had to be at my daughter's school for their sports day, annual sports day. So excuse me for that. That's the reason why I was not there for two sessions actually. They both got medals, my daughters, and it's time for me to do something here and get things going. So let's get started off with the Euro USD. Let's understand the because I'm still optimistic about the chart setups. I know we've got hit a couple of times in the euro, uh, but still looking at the bigger picture, things are, I would say, they're looking constructive for bears. Right, I'm still preparing to go short at any moment, and this is a short update that I sent on my Telegram a couple of hours back. Let's touch upon the daily charts. That would be interesting. 4-hour chart setup I had already sent. Uh, if the wave count that we are doing right now holds, then there is something interesting for the bears to cheer. We were counting on wave 1, 2, extended wave 3, 4, and then a diagonal, an ending diagonal. Right. If this wave structure is done properly, and if it holds, then we've got wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 terminating right now. The fifth wave is undergoing. It is expected to terminate any moment. Let's not speculate on what kind of highs it would form. So we are not into the trade right now, but I'm watching closely for at least an hourly chart bearish signal, maybe just below the 2100 mark, on the resistance trend line. Let's draw the resistance trend line on the 4-hour chart here, or the, not exactly the resistance trend line, but the diagonal, the ending diagonal setup. It is pushing on the north side right now. Got to wait for a bearish signal that brings prices lower. Right. Then we can again, or we should rather again initiate a short call. Right. There is a lot of bearish divergence seen, believe it or not, on the daily charts. Look at that RSI. Previous high, a new high, the RSI lower at 67. Good amount of bearish divergence is seen. Just stay tuned. Let's first complete the divergence scenario, and then we'll go back and look into the wave counts in all the instruments. Dollar index now. Look at that bullish divergence. The best of our trade, best three are, I'm confident about all the four, but the best three are euro, dollar index, and gold. Bullish divergence on the RSI in the dollar index and gold. Bearish divergence on a daily chart on the RSI with a new high in place around the 1333. Remember, we were wanting to sell at a new high just about 27. Personal level, I placed a limit order to go short at 29, but I went a slight earlier, and we also shorted around 26, 27, but that's about it. All instruments are showing divergences. So don't get carried away. I mean, this is not the time to get carried away with the price action that's going on right now. Pound, yes, slightly disappointing. We are still not stopped out, but the smaller time frame wave counts have kind of pipped us. I mean, pipped me actually, I would say. Still, 36.55 is holding well, and if it holds today, I think we are done on the short side. Okay, so Euro USD, we did the wave count. Looks like 5 waves done. Dollar index, on the other hand, I mean, is slightly lagging. Maybe it might test 91 or drop below that. If it doesn't drop, that's another divergence scenario for if you compare Euro USD and the dollar index. So uh, fifth wave should normally go below 91, but if it doesn't, that means it's doing something else. That was a 5 wave impulse already, followed by a 3 waves corrective drop, and the next one should be on the north side. Alright, so that was about Euro and the dollar index. Pound, we just saw. Gold, I mean, this guy has to be done or redone again on the weekly chart. Let's do that. Before I forget, after about 25 minutes from now, there is a trigger coming in. Just keep note of that. A couple of them. I think it's the US CPI. This is the triangle formation which we are still counting on until it breaks above 1350, or precisely about 1357. The bearish scenario remains intact for now. The triangle setup remains intact. Right. So that is the triangle which we are still counting on. Wave D, wave C, and then wave D, just falling short by about 20-30 points. And is this wave E in the making? If it is, and we've got wave 4th getting terminated here for the 5th wave to drop lower. Alright, if you look at the smaller time frames, that's the last wave E, which has unfolded into 3 waves: A, B. Are we looking at a C somewhere here? Possibly, yes. Alright. So for things to really fall back into the control of bears, what are the levels that we are looking for that should be broken? I mean, 1315 is the first support seen in gold, followed by 1307. I'm just looking for a bearish signal to confirm. Okay, Euro USD should take 1900 levels out. So that is the 4th wave, the first step after the ending diagonal, or if at all it is an ending diagonal, and it should terminate around these levels, and the first stop should be around the 1900 mark before a meaningful retracements occur. In the dollar index, the first meaningful resistance that should be taken out is around the 9260 mark, So by any chance trading point of view, if you are tuning in right now, as many would have been tuning for the first time, yes, the new subscribers joining our channel, uh, and not present on the Telegram, they would be watching this for the first time and they would have not taken any trades, I suppose. So if you are a conservative kind of a trader, then you'd want to wait for these critical resistances and supports to be taken out. For example, dollar index, wait for a rally if you're a conservative trader above 92.60 and then buy on dips from there. Point number one. Euro USD, you would want to wait for a drop until 1900 levels and then sell on rallies from there. Gold, you might want to have uh, the 1300 mark, close to 1305 being taken out and then sell on rallies from there. These are all the confirmed conservative setups. If you have not traded like what I've done, I've already in a couple of trades already on the short side, heavily in euro and gold. But if you have not yet done, you would want to refrain until these critical levels are taken out. I repeat, see, if you're not an aggressive trader, don't take that unwanted risk at this point in time. These are excellent levels to just watch and then hit it hard. So if you are wanting to trade conservatively, wait for all these critical levels to be taken out, and by any chance, if you're not yet into the Telegram channel where these updates are continuously being sent, do consider joining me at t.me/Japee, where you'll get all the technical updates and the supports and resistance levels broken, and also the trade updates where most of the time I mention aggressive or conservative. Well, I go aggressively most of the time. I'm in short in the euros and the golds very strongly. But if you're not, then watch out for these critical levels. Again, let me go through it very quickly. Euro, let 1900 be broken, then sell on rallies, please, with a stop just above whatever the high is made today. Pound, we are already short, but if you're not, then wait for some bearish signal, wait for 34.50 levels to be taken out and then sell on rallies with a stop above 36.60. Gold, wait for 1307 to be taken out if you have not yet traded, and then sell on rallies with a stop just above the today's highs. I recommend, or I request rather, to keep your stop loss above 1357. That's why I'm saying don't trade much, don't go overboard. Look into your equity management properly when you're trading gold. And the dollar index, conservative trade setup, wait for 92 50 60 levels of resistance being taken out and then buy on dips thereafter. All right, I intend to prepare these charts and send across with clear wave counts and what could be happening over the weekend. So keep a watch on that, brothers. And that's it for now. Let's bring this session to an pause now. I'll be coming we'll be resuming Monday UK live. Before that, any update will be sending out on the Telegram, and over the weekend I intend to prepare at least a few definite charts with clear wave counts that I think could be the next big major move for the next maybe several weeks or months or even 2018, right? These are good times to prepare trading. That's what I feel like. All right, don't worry, we got stopped out twice, that's fine. It happens, okay? We missed one leg in euro, that's fine. I'll catch you up with the next live on Monday, and the few trade updates on during the weekend. I mean, maybe the Sunday my morning. All right. So let's bring this session to a pause, and good luck to your trades, brothers and sisters. And thank you again. If you are tuning in online, don't forget, if you're liking it, spread the word, brothers and sisters. Please, you can press the like button whether you do it or not. Help me spread the word for this channel. All right. Thank you so much. Bye bye.